everyone, it's Miss Marcie from Winona Public Library. I'm here today with Mitch from Bluff Country Co-op.
Hi everyone, how's it going? Some of you may know that Marcie is my spouse.
Aw.
And today we are going to be teaching you about tomatoes.
So we're going to go over how to plant a tomato seed.
How to take care of a tomato seedling.
And then we're going to make a super tasty tomato salad that you can try making at home.
So let's get to it.
So before we get started, we all know what a tomato looks like. They're shiny and red and delicious looking. This is actually a local tomato from Melrose, Wisconsin.
And a lot of us also know what they look like when they're cut up. So all of these little spots are all seeds on the inside of a tomato, and you could plant any one of them. And when they're all dried up, they look like this. Tiny little tan discs. All right, now we're going to show you how to plant a tomato seed.
It's a little bit late in the year to start a tomato from seed, but we wanted to show you how it works. All right, so you know what a tomato seed looks like. These little tiny brown things. I've got one on the tip of my thumb. And we're going to put it in some dirt.
Like this.
Got a big old thing of dirt. Here's our little pot where we're going to plant our tomato seed.
So, first things first, take a good amount of this dirt and you put it into the pot.
Ooh, nice. What a fun, messy process.
Nice and dirty.
I love dirt.
Gardening, you have to get your hands dirty.
You do. All right, can you show us?
Make sure you fill it right up to the top, because when you water it, the dirt will go down.
And what kind of dirt should we be using for this?
You should make sure it is dry and easily drainable.
Like a potting soil?
Like a potting soil would be good. And make sure you mix in a little bit of compost in it, so that way the seed has something to feed off of.
Yeah, some nutrients are good for that little seed. But you can just get a potting mix at the store and that will work just fine. All right, so now it's time to take our tomato seed. Little tiny brown thing. I know it's hard to see. There it is.
Really small.
And we're gonna plant it about 1/4 inch into the dirt. So that's like your first fingernail, and just poke it in there, poke, poke, poke. See that little hole in the middle? That's
nice
where our tomato seed got planted. Then we're gonna just cover it with some dirt. And now we'll give it a drink.
Quick drink. And when you're watering it, you wanna make sure that you get a good amount in there and you let it drain all the way through. Seeds really, really like water. And you want to make sure they stay moist.
There's a lot of water in there, so I can't really show it to you, but it's nice and wet.
Mm-hmm.
This will give that seed a chance to germinate, which is when it starts growing and puts out a shoot.
And magically, we have a tomato seedling.
Hooray!
We fast forwarded about 4 or 5 weeks here, but this is what it should look like.
So we mentioned it was a little early in the year to start, or a little late in the year to start a tomato from seed, but you can buy a little baby plant like this at somewhere like the farmer's market or the co-op, and then you're ready to plant this in the ground.
Now, so caring for your tomato seedlings, they can be a little bit fragile, so they really like full sunlight, warm temperatures, and you have to make sure the soil stays very, very moist.
Yeah, tomatoes don't like to be cold. I want to hold it again. So make sure that you plant it outside after Memorial Day so it stays nice and warm. All right, so let's talk really quick about the parts of a plant. We've got this little baby tomato plant. Under the soil, there are roots that are growing to collect nutrients and water. Then above the soil, we have the stem and a bunch of leaves, and eventually this plant is going to put out flowers and then fruits, which look like this. And a fruit is the way that a plant spreads its seeds out so that there can be more tomato plants later.
And now we get to eat it!
We get to eat it!
All right, so now it's time to make our super simple, super tasty tomato salad. It's called a caprese salad. So first, of course, a tomato. Then some awesome aromatic basil. A fresh ball of mozzarella cheese. Of course, salt, pepper, and then a sprinkle of olive oil.
All right, it's time to make the salad. So when you're doing this at home, make sure you have a parent nearby so that you're safe. You can try cutting together like this. So the kid's hand goes here, then the parent hand goes on top. And we're learning how to cut safely. All right. Or if you're old enough, you can cut by yourself.
But when you're holding the knife, remember, don't hold it at the back end. Don't hold it in the front. You want a nice, firm grip. And don't let your fingers get anywhere near the blade. Now it's time to make the salad. All right, it is time.
Let's eat it. So here's our beautiful caprese salad. Fresh tomato, basil, and mozzarella. Salt and pepper. Have at it. That is so good.
Oh my god.
I love olive oil. And fresh basil.
It's a treat. And I gotta say, a local tomato, it can't be beat.
No. They're so good. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoy your caprese salad. Take care. We'll see you later.
Have a great day.